Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For this video, I will be giving my review of Scream 6. Just giving you guys, my thoughts on it overall, what I thought worked, what I thought didn't work, stuff like that. And Scream, to me, it's honestly one of those few franchises where I don't think there's been, per se, a terrible sequel yet, anyway. But I definitely do have my. At the end of the video, I think I'll give you guys my current ranking. Including this one. But anyway, Scream 6. First off, I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, there was the comparisons to Jason Takes Manhattan because the New York setting, and I thought that was gonna work against it at first, but it turned out to work really well once I actually saw the film. I went with my best friend Yuli. You guys seen in a couple of my past videos. So we checked it out. I can say I thoroughly enjoyed this movie, guys. It was a blast. I don't care what anybody says. I had fun with it. The intro, I was not expecting. It was definitely out of left field, but I felt it worked because Scream has always been in itself a series where it goes against the grain type of thing. So I thought it was good. A good change of pace. We've never seen that type of opening in a Scream film before. It was a shock. Spoilers, obviously, there's like multiple ghost faces. I just thought that concept was cool. Honestly, I would not mind a future installment seeing a ghost face or two ghost faces like trying to kill off like like that concept work. Like that could be like a cool like Scream like fan film or something. But anyway, so I thought the opening worked. The whole kids being in New York, in college, university, that worked. I loved the. I do think my one complaint is we didn't get. I know we got a Jason Takes Manhattan Easter egg, but I would have liked a cool shot of like Ghostface in Times Square, like Jason Takes Manhattan. But I know they didn't actually film it in New York. But yeah, I thought that was kind of a missed opportunity. Me personally, being a huge, Friday the 13th. If you guys follow my channel, yeah, Friday the 13th is my thing. I love Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't care what people say. I know it's like only like 25% in actually in New York, but anyway, I'm going on a rant here. But yeah, I thought the whole New York setting worked. I thought the characters worked. They were more fleshed out in this one, obviously, than they were in the last one. Yeah, I thought. Let's see. I think. I think the one complaint, obviously, spoilers. The movie's been out for like a week and a half. My one complaint, my one main complaint, gripe with this movie was them not killing off, following through and killing off Chad, because I felt like that was a little, dude gets stabbed like I don't know, like 30, 40 times. So that was kind of like, okay, we're kind of, I know Dewey lived, like, got stabbed in pretty much every one and lived, but he got stabbed like once or twice. This dude got stabbed like a bunch of times. And we're not talking like it'd be different, it'd be different if he got like sliced up or something like that. But they were like full, like going in, two ghost faces at the same time. So I'm like, we're kind of okay, we're kind of jumping the shark here a little bit, So that was like probably my main gripe, them not killing off Chad. And I felt like one of the, they call themselves in this one the core four. I felt like at least one of them had to die. And if one of them did have to go, I felt like it should have been him. Even though I loved him as a character, his character was definitely more fleshed out. And then him and Tara had their thing going on. But yeah, I felt that was kind of a little pretty much borderline jumping the shark moment right there for the series. I was like, okay, let's kill him off. Gale as well. I felt like Gale should have probably went in this one. We lost Dewey in the last one, which I would have preferred it had been Gale in Scream 5 to go, and we would have got Dewey at least for like one more. I would have been fine with them killing him off in this one, because surviving 6 movie, like they said in the last one, was kind of ridiculous, at this point. And then Neff Campbell not being in it, I thought actually that was handled pretty well. Just a couple kind of throwaway lines, you know, like, oh, she's in hiding and all this stuff. So I thought that they took care of that pretty well. And they, you know, that also, it leaves the door open either way. Like, it leaves the door open for them not to ever bring Sydney back, and she does get her happy ending, or, you know, if she wants to come back for the next installment, or, you know, wait a couple installments down the road, who knows. But either way, I love the fact that they left that door open. I love the Stu Easter egg, because everybody's on the, you know, Stu's still alive bandwagon, which I'm on the fence. I mean, I'm not gonna hate it if they bring him back. I think it would be pretty cool, because I do love Matthew Lillard. He's a cool guy. I love Stu as a character. So if they bring him back, hey, you know, I'm cool with it. Because if you guys notice, when Kirby and the detective, Detective Bailey, they're in the, you know, doing their thing with investigating all the past ghost faces. If you guys pay attention, there's actually there's all the dates that, you know, all the ghost face killers like passed away. And next to Stu, if you guys paid attention, there's it says 1996, but it has a little like post-it note with like a question mark. And then there's you know, I forgot if it was when Kirby and Mindy are talking, and I forgot which one. One of them says something like, yeah, if you believe he's dead, you know? So I do love that they're also leaving the, not only the Nev Campbell, Sydney situation, you know, the door open for that, but they're also leaving Stu coming back. So who knows? And what else did I... oh, you know what? I gotta say, the killer reveal. The killer reveal was... I don't want to... I didn't hate it. I knew it was the detective. That was my guess. That was one. So at least I got one right. You know, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. I was not expecting the girl, you know, Quinn, to be his daughter, or Ethan. So that was kind of out of left field, which I loved. I was like, okay, I was genuinely surprised at that. So I was like, shit, we got 3 Ghostface killers in this one. I did love the reveal, because I gotta say, my worst reveal for me is, I don't know about you guys, but for me it's Scream 4. I hated Jill, and like the motive was kind of weak too for me. Jill and, you know, like discount Macaulay Culkin. I don't know which one it is, Rory or Kieran Culkin, but yeah, that was probably my least favorite reveal. So in this one, it was like a breath of fresh air. I was not expecting it to be linked to Richie from Scream 5, so that was kind of cool. Honestly, what I thought was gonna happen, or what I kind of wanted to happen, because, you know, for me, let me explain. In the trailers, they explain, you know, Ghostface, and all this talk about, oh, you know, I'm different. There's never been one like me, and like in my mind, my version of Scream 6, the killer for the killer reveal of Scream 6, what I was kind of hoping was gonna happen was, kind of going back to what Billy Loomis says in the original, you know, it's scarier when there's no motive. So what I thought was going to happen was, which I thought would have been cool, this Ghostface really does have no motive. So he doesn't have any motive or any reason to kill Tara, Sam, you know, Sydney, Gail, anybody. He just is obsessed. Like, I would have made him already an established serial killer that's just obsessed with the Ghostface killings, and he's you know, he's just obsessed. He's doing his research, and he's just tired of like all these ghost faces being like high school, college kids, and just getting killed and stuff like that. So his whole reason, like his, you know, motive, I guess you could say in a way, but his whole reason for wanting to don the Ghostface, you know, persona is just, he just wants to be the alpha Ghostface. He just wants to be like the Ghostface to actually carry on like a couple sequels, you know what I mean? Like a whole string of like Ghostface killings. That was kind of what I thought was gonna happen, which I thought would have been fucking amazing, and it would have been like a fresh change of pace, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, so that's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought this dude just like wants to just kill these people just for the sake of killing. No personal vendetta, no like, I'm trying to be you, Sydney, blah blah blah, I want to be famous, you know, anything like that. So I just thought it would have been interesting, but you know, they didn't go the route that I thought it was gonna go in, and I still enjoyed it though. I enjoyed the killer reveal. I thought it was cool that it was linked to Richie, but I feel like in the next one they kind of got to switch from that. You know, I don't think you could do the whole like, oh, I'm related to so and so from like 3 movies back or something. they gotta freshen it up, you know, for the next installment for sure. Whether or not, you know, the setting, I don't know what it's gonna be. This one was in New York. Like half the series hasn't been in Woodsboro, even though some people think that. I don't know why they get that confused. But yeah, a cool change of pace. Maybe the next sequel, you know, the next installment can be some wherever Sydney is hiding. You know, if Nev Campbell does decide to come back, I think that'd be freaking amazing. Um, but yeah, I gotta say overall, this one I really freaking love this one. My ranking, my new ranking, including this one, would probably go Scream, Scream 2, Scream 6, then Scream 5, and for me, I don't. Scream 4 and Scream 3 are like interchangeable. They're the last two because Scream 3 is my least favorite entry, but Scream 4 is my least favorite killer reveal. So that's kind of like, you know, that's a toss up. But anyway, guys, yeah, this one was definitely gorier. It had some fun freaking kills. Ghostface had some great lines from, you know, Roger L. Jackson did his thing. That was cool. And again, I did enjoy the fact that there was Ghostface killing other Ghostfaces. I think that concept, hopefully in future installments, they kind of like play with that a little more. I really hope they do, because I thought that was great. I think there's untapped potential there, you know, for future installments. But yeah, that's my quick recap of Scream 6. If you guys checked it out, you know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys had any idea for like your version of Scream 6 or sequels, you know, because like I said, my theory was the whole like he just wanted to be like an alpha Ghostface and just wanted to continue the legacy and like do Ghostface justice, so to speak. But yeah, that's my take on it. I freaking love this one. I can't wait for the next one. I heard it's supposedly, you know, greenlit, not official yet, you know, official, but we shall see. Either way, you know, this one's doing great at the box office, so hopefully we get Scream 7, you know, pretty soon. So anyway, that's my review, guys. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next video.